What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News, and today I want to discuss some exciting breaking news in the UFC. But guys, before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, guys, getting right into it. Michael Chander will be coaching against Conor McGregor in the upcoming season of The Ultimate Fighter. Supposed to be airing from May to August. Super exciting. Obviously, they are slated to fight after the show is over, probably September, October. I'm super excited. The implications: Conor McGregor, if he gets the win, if Michael Chander gets the win, they will definitely be in a number one contender spot, possibly for the lightweight strap. They are going to be fighting at welterweight, and I think this has a lot to do with it just being Conor's comeback fight. He's looking jacked as fuck ever since he's taken himself out of the USADA testing pool. And I think that kind of says a lot. Like, I think these guys just kind of want to go out there, not cut a lot of weight, and put on a really good, entertaining fight. Conor, I think, is going to be the most focused that we've seen him in a very long time. I know we haven't seen him in a long time, period, but I think this is going to be the most focused that we're going to see Conor in a long time. There's definitely been a lot of footage of him out there training, trying to get healthy. He's taken himself out of the testing pool. So obviously he's going to be on some shit that's going to be helping him heal and be able to pick up his training, probably pick up his cardio. He's obviously been on the bike a lot lately. And I think that if he goes out there with a good game plan, with the right training, a hungry Conor McGregor is a dangerous Conor McGregor. But he's going to be going against the guy in Michael Chander, right? Michael Chander, man, like, what a story on this guy, right? Like, he came from Bellator, basically the face of Bellator, the longest not reigning champion, but like definitely their most successful champion in all of Bellator, right? And him making the transition over to the UFC, gets that quick first round finish at Dan Hooker. And he's had some inconsistency since then, but honestly, he's looked great in all of his fights, right? The fight against Charles Oliveira for the title, he was arguably one or two punches away from a finish before he ended up getting caught early in the second round, right? He had the fight against Justin Gaethje, where at the beginning of the fight and the end of the fight, it was looking a little, suspect for Justin Gaethje before Justin, towards the end of the first round and the whole second round, he really dominated and kind of put himself ahead of Michael Chander. But then Chander went out there and basically murdered Tony Ferguson, and he almost took out Dustin Poirier in the first round. I mean, Dustin was close to getting put out in that fight. It was very dangerous. Michael Chandler is a very dangerous, explosive guy. Even when he throws his game plan right out the window and he's just like, what's a game plan? Like, what? Fight IQ? What? I don't even really think he's all that concerned. I think what he really, truly loves to do is put on entertaining performances for the crowd. I think he's a competitor, but I don't think he wants to take the easy way out for a win. He wants to go out there. He definitely likes the attention. He likes the eyes. He likes to make a statement. His promos are phenomenal, right? And I really think that he would rather go out there and put on an entertaining performance and go out on a shield than have some boring boo fight. I think him as an entertainer is just as much as him as a competitor. Maybe even more so. And you know what? I don't hate him for that. He's put on good performances. If he would have beaten these guys or taken these guys out, and it was very close in every single one of his fights, we'd all be calling him a genius. But because it hasn't happened for him so much and he's had some inconsistencies, people are like, oh, well, what the fuck, Chandler? He's the dumbest guy in the lightweight division. He's not. He's gone out there and he's really put on some really nice performances, but he just hasn't had much of a game plan. But I don't think he's worried about that. I really don't think he's worried about that. He's got all the money. He's got all the fights. He's gone out there and put out his best. And I think that his best opportunity is to get Conor early, get it to the ground, utilize his wrestling. I don't think he's really going to do any of that. I think he's going to want to go out there. I think his ego might get the best of him as always. And I think that he's probably going to go out there and try and trade with Conor, which will probably be a mistake. But he has that one-shot power. He's got the explosiveness. Conor's been put out before, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I think it's a phenomenal fight for both guys. Both guys are coming off of losses to Dustin Poirier, so it makes sense in a lot of ways, kind of where they are in their careers. Age-wise, Conor has quickly turned 34 years old, which is a little strange to me. Shows how much time has passed. So you can't sit there and count Michael Chander out, even if he doesn't really have that smart of a game plan. But Dustin Poirier has also come out and said that, after fighting both guys, he thinks that if the Conor McGregor that he fought in his last fight shows up in the fight against Michael Chander, that he's probably going to beat Chander because Chandler's just too hittable, right? Chandler's willing to go out there and take 2, 3, 4, 5 and give you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, he's really willing to go out there and either go out in his shield or fucking take you out. And I really respect the fuck out of Chander for that. I love that we're going to see this on the Ultimate Fighter, the whole build-up. I think this shows how committed Conor is to kind of going out there, sell the fight, promote the UFC, maybe coach these young guys. I'm really curious to see how he's going to act on the show. But in this fight, man, this potential fight, and you know what? One thing, too, that kind of has me a little worried about this is the fact that nobody's really announced that Conor's back in the testing pool yet. I don't think he's back in the testing pool. So, I mean, he's got to be back, I think, 6 months in before that they can make a fight. So that might play a lot into the timing of when this actually does go down. Because I know that they're aiming for September, October. But if Conor doesn't get himself back in the testing pool, but then again, he's Conor McGregor and the UFC will probably do whatever he says. You know, like, I could see a lot of fishy stuff going on, you know, and obviously he's on some shit. Like, he looks like the Terminator. So I think he's focused. I think he's ready. I think he wants to put on great performances. And I think that he's ready to go for gold. Maybe get that Nate Diaz fight again. I know that they're saying that's kind of in his what he wants to do last. I think that is what he's planning on, his like last money retirement fight. I can definitely see that happening. But with him and Michael Chandler, I love this. I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's the right time to make this fight and to put them on the Ultimate Fighter. I think it's a phenomenal way to sell the fight and also put a shine on the young guys that are coming in on the Ultimate Fighter. I can't wait to see. I don't know what weight class that they're going to be doing, but I can't wait to see what they're going to do and who they're going to put in there. I'm very excited. I love the Ultimate Fighter. I've always been a fan of the Ultimate Fighter. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen moving forward. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this matchup, who you guys think is going to take it. Michael Chandler, Conor McGregor. Let me know in the comment section. Guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, guys, Mr. Mustache, MMA out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.